are in Slaithwaite, the village voted the most attractive village in West Yorkshire. We pronounce it, how do we pronounce it, Michael?
The locals call it Slaithwaite.
The locals, the locals call it Slaithwaite.
Yeah, the locals are also known round here as moonrakers, because in old tradition they tried to keep the moonlight that was shining on the local pond, they tried to rake it in, and that is a local myth.
I think this is a local joke that I really don't want to understand. Right, we are here in Slaithwaite, voted the most attractive village in West Yorkshire, and let's see why.
There are a lot of old mills in Slaithwaite, and nowadays they've all been converted into industrial units, and it's a very active little village.
I heard it, seagulls down there, Michael.
Yeah.
So this is the canal, Michael, here.
This is the canal. This section was opened by Prince Charles after they'd spent £8 million on this section, and to open it up towards Marsden. Right, so Prince Charles opened this section. They spent £8 million on it between here and Marsden. This had been closed since 1939. The locks had been concreted in, and it was quite an expensive job to open this lock. When Prince Charles came for the official reopening, unfortunately there was no water in the canal. They hadn't assessed the throughput with the amount of boats coming upstream, and the canal had emptied itself.
Oh. I just want to see this lock here, and I'm coming back. Wow.
Here we are in Slaithwaite, in the Colne Valley. The Colne Valley has many tales and legend. The Slaithwaite legend was of the moonrakers. Moonrakers raking the moon from the surface of the canal. The truth behind the legend was the fact that they were smuggling illicit spirit in barrels, and when the customs men arrived, the barrels went in the canal. If the next day or the next night the customs men were there when they were trying to rake the barrels out, they would tell them, "We are raking the moon from the surface of the canal." The next tale of the Colne Valley is the one of Marsden. Marsden had such harsh winters that when spring came, which was signalled by the first cuckoo in April, they decided it would be a good idea to keep the cuckoo and thus keep the spring. So the cuckoo's nest was walled. They put a wall round it to try and retain the first cuckoo of spring. And from then on, Marsden people were nicknamed the Marsden Cuckoos. A more obscure tale is of the Slaithwaite lead boilers. The Slaithwaite lead boilers were the mill workers of Slaithwaite, who had an idea in their local cot, the cot which became the working men's clubs, was that they could mend taps with lead, and they obtained the lead illicitly from the rifle factory at Crossland Moor. And in order that nobody could smell the fact that they were smelting lead, they tried to melt it by putting it in boiling water. eventually they found that no matter how much they boiled the water, the lead wouldn't melt.
So you know Slaithwaite better. So where can we have a decent meal and to relax a little bit?
I'm not sure, I don't know, Slough. It's a different world out here.
Right, shall we try the menu there?
Alright then, let's see what's on menu here. I don't know about this place, so we'll have a look.
It's called the Little Bridge.
Alright.
It's quite nice inside, Mike.